Hi, my name is Jörg, which is German for George, here at Find a Job in Germany in Berlin. This video will be particularly interesting to all of you who are from India because it's only been a few days ago that German Chancellor Olaf Scholz paid a high-level state visit to India. And he promised one thing that will make relocation for those of you from India easier and faster. Here it comes. Now, it may still make sense for you to keep watching even if you're not from India, because I'm going to talk about a few fundamental things anyway. But what I always like to say is that when it comes to relocation, really try to worry about your job offer first. Your visa comes second. In other words, and this is a preliminary remark, if you want to come to Germany, it doesn't make sense to worry about visa sponsorship, visa processes and all that until you actually have that's really important, co-signed employment contract in front of you. And that is, of course, what we can help you with. Now, this week, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, that is his name, paid a visit to India. And one of his stops was Bangalore, where he went also with the CEO of SAP and some other German companies, and also quite a number of our successful coachees from our coaching program are from Bangalore as well. So that's why we're quite interested in this. The reason he did go there, the reason he did that was that the German government is currently working on making immigration to Germany more attractive. And that isn't only, but certainly also the case for tech and IT professionals. In fact, German Chancellor Scholz wants to significantly expand the immigration of Indian IT specialists. And this is intended to combat the German shortage of skilled workers that I've also covered in another video, which you might really want to check out. And now, in order to counteract the shortage of skilled professionals in Germany, he wants to lower the bureaucratic hurdles, the threshold, so to speak. And he said, quote unquote, it should be made easier for people from the IT industry, in particular, to work in Germany. And we want to simplify issuing visas. That is what he said. And according to Scholz now, the conditions for this should be created even already this year. So we're going to be pretty excited and monitoring this also to make sure he keeps his word. This should enable the immigration of skilled workers on a large scale. And according to the plans, for example, it shall also be made easier for specialists to come with their families. One other aspect that he also talked about was German language skills as a prerequisite. Now, if you've been following this channel on a regular basis, you already know that it's not required for you to know German to work in tech and IT in Germany. You neither need the documents, the papers, nor the skills, right? And of course, it helps to master your daily life when you're here, but you can really learn the language when you get here. So this is something that I know a lot of you really worry about. How is this going to pan out if I move to a non-English speaking country? So he actually said it's clear that anyone who comes to Germany as an IT specialist can easily converse with all their colleagues in English because many in Germany can't speak English. So that's what he said, actually. And German can be learned later. He's right about that because many of your colleagues in your tech teams will be non-German speakers anyway. So again, if you ask me for my honest opinion on what that man is saying, I'm saying that man is right. In case you were wondering why he's doing this and why the German government is doing this, you need to understand one thing, and that is let me call it the German perspective. There was really no day here passing by without the word Fachkräftemangel on the news. That's a very hard word to say. Fachkräftemangel describes the situation that we're currently in here in Germany. And literally translated, it's the lack of skilled professionals on the German job market. Yeah. And you may be wondering, hey, now, how is that even possible? It's a highly industrialized country. How is this even working? And well, the reason, quite frankly, is that Germany is aging, and the percentage of our population that will be retiring soon or has already retired is increasing so badly that there are a lot of unfilled positions already today, and it will get worse. So there is actually statistics saying that by 2030, Germany will at least need 400,000 skilled people to move to Germany to fill that gap annually, every year, okay? And tech and IT is, of course, one of the areas in which that is most certainly the case. We will certainly keep monitoring the issue because it's also something we are directly in touch with in our coaching program. Because not only do we help those signing up for a personal coaching program, people securing their job offer, of course, we certainly accompany everyone during, what comes next, what comes after this. And that's the visa and the relocation process. Because it's really about finding a job in Germany. And that means moving to Germany. Okay? So if that is of interest to you, as well, you're a software developer, cloud, DevOps, data engineer, tester, data analyst, and so on and so forth, you can actually go ahead and watch the video training, where you also find the link underneath this video. And you can watch that to fully understand how we work. And if you're still interested, then go ahead, book your get-to-know call with us, send us your CV. We're then really happy to also reach out to you if we find that there is a potential fit. And we'll be getting in touch. All the best to you. Take care.